ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prashanatma. Prabhuji, can you start?
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudiraya nasta prayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati utama shloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 14, text 39 to 41. Sanskrit for text 39. Kachit te namayam tata brashta teja vibhasime alabdhamano vaidnata kim va tata chirosita. Synonyms. Kachit, whether. Te, your. Anamayam, health is all right. Tata, my dear brother. Brihasta, bereft. Teja, luster. Vibhasi, appear. Me, to me. Alabdha manaha, without respect. Avagnataha, neglected. Kim, whether. Va, or. Tata, my dear brother. Chirositaha, because of long residence. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. My brother Arjuna, please tell me whether your health is all right. You appear to have lost your bodily luster. Is this due to others disrespecting and neglecting you because of your long stay at Dwaraka? Purport. From all angles of vision, the Maharaj inquired from Arjuna about the welfare of Dwaraka. But he concluded at last that as long as Lord Sri Krishna himself was there, nothing inauspicious could happen. But at the same time, Arjuna appeared to be bereft of his bodily luster, And thus the king inquired of his personal welfare and asked so many vital questions. Text 40. Kachin Nabi Hato Bave Sabda Tibir Amangalai Nadatam Uktam Artibya Ashaya Yat Prati Shrutam. Translation. Had someone addressed you with unfriendly words or threatened you, could you not give charity to one who asked, or could you not keep your promise to someone? Purport. A kshatriya or a rich man is sometimes visited by persons who are in need of money. When they are asked for a donation, it is the duty of the possessor of wealth to give in charity in consideration of the person, place, and time. If a kshatriya or a rich man fails to comply with his obligation, he must be very sorry for this discrepancy. Similarly, one should not fail to keep his promise to give in charity. These discrepancies are sometimes causes of despondency, and thus failing, a person becomes subjected to criticism, which might also be the cause of Arjuna's plight. Will you read 41 Mataji?
Yes, kindly continue because we are doing today from 39 to 41 because the purposes are so small.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Chitram Brahmanam Balam Gamvridam Roginam Shriyam Saranupashritam Satvam Natyakshihi Sharana Pada. Synonyms. Kachit, whether, Tvam, yourself, Brahmanam, the Brahmanas, Balam, the child, Gam, the cow, or Vridam, old, Roginam, the diseased, Striyam, the women, Sarana Upashritam, having approached for protection, Satwam, any living being, Na, whether, Atyakshihi, not given shelter, Sarana Pradaha, deserving protection. Translation. You are always a protector of the deserving living beings, such as brahmanas, children, cows, women, and the diseased. Could you not give them protection when they approached you for shelter? Purport. The brahmanas, who are always engaged in researching knowledge for the society's welfare work, both materially and spiritually, deserve the protection of the king in all respects. Similarly, the children of the state, the cow, the diseased, the woman, and the old man specifically require the protection of the state or a Kshatriya king. If such living beings do not get protection by the Kshatriya or the royal order or by the state, it is certainly shameful for the Kshatriya or the state. If such things had actually happened to Arjuna, Maharaj Yudhishthira was anxious to know about these discrepancies. Hariba. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for reading all the 3 verses. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you for joining in today's session. I'm sorry to say that Radhika Mataji cannot join in today because she has temple service. Parth Prabhu has kindly taken up this session because I just told him and he said, yes, we can do it together. So thank you very much, Prabhuji, for standing in at the last moment. Let's Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurabani Pracharane Vishesha Shunyavadi Pasadista. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, all the devotees who are joining here. And this is my privilege. I'm getting this chance to reading Srimad Bhagavatam and discussing about Prabhupada's purport. That is the main theme or the main motto of the devotees. Like always chanting and remembering the Krishna's name. So this is my good fortune that I get this chance. Yeah, so we are in chapter 14 and it is called the disappearance of Lord Krishna. And we are on chapter text number 39, 40 and 41. And this is the continuation text of the previous text. Like Arjun went to Dwarka because it was Kurukshetra war was finished. Then there is no communication since a long time. So Yudhishthira Maharaj sent Arjun because Arjun was a great friend and a devotee. He is so intimate with Lord Krishna. So that Arjun sent to Yudhishthira Maharaj sent to Arjun, let go to Dwarka and bring some message. How is my dear brother is there? How is the Jaduvans are there in Dwarka? What the residents are doing? Even Devki just then Nanda Baba, what they are doing, all the things, because that time is no communication like any now the modern communication. That time was not available, so that the person personally went there and take the messages from there. Even 50 years before also the same thing was happened. What is going on and what is that one? And after that Arjuna left, and when Arjuna left, it was already past 6 months. Then one day, already we know that one, the last verses, Yudhishthira Maharaj saw all the unauspicious things, like the cows are crying, the dogs are barking, the shooting stars are falling, and so many unauspicious things are going on. Then he was so afraid, why it is happened like that. He talked his brother Bhimsen, oh Bhimsen, Arjuna was went since a long time, but there is no any messages from him, and he also not coming back. So what is happened? And now the unauspicious things are happened. Is there anything is going wrong? He's just inquiring, because we can also understand some mind is not proper, and that is also happened with us also. And something is giving pain, and you can also notice some unauspicious things are happening in your life. So you can understand there is something is wrong. Yudhishthira Maharaj was a great king and a disciple of Lord Krishna. He also understands if something is going wrong. So what he is supposed to do? He's just talking about these things with him. And at the same time, Arjuna was entering in Hastinapur. He returned since a long time. He entered. When he entered, then King Yudhishthira saw him and asked the question, like the pleasure questions, like a Kushal Prashna. What has happened? Oh, you are coming back. It's very nice. This one, that one. When someone is coming to our home, we also telling in very pleasant word, how are you? When you come, are you okay? Is there any any problem in the way? And so many things we are asking, because that is a courtesy. We supposed to ask the pleasure questions, and so that he will be relieved from the pain from the long distance of the journey. That is the courtesy of the human society. Also, we are doing the same thing. Whenever someone is come, then we are asking the pleasant questions, like Pariprashna and Saibaya. We are asking the question, the pleasant questions, what is happened and how I can serve you? How can I serve you? This is the going on. Then Arjun, we can know that one. Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking many questions, one by one, so many questions. But Arjuna did not reply anything. We can know so many questions. This is the just first of the questions, but we can know the continuation of the questions. But Arjuna did not giving any answer. And after last, Yudhishthira Maharaj was so intelligent. He understands there is something is a great loss. Then he asked, is Lord Krishna departure in this earthly planet? Then he agreed. Then even he is not agreed, just he keeps silence. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj understood, oh, that is happened, so that all these things are going on. So we are going for the questions, and when we are going for the asking the questions, inquiries, it is not the questions, it is just an inquiry about Lord Krishna, about the Dwarikapuri, about the relatives of the Dwarikapuri, because Krishna is so dear to the Pandavas. So that is asking these good questions, good inquiries about this family. The first inquiry, it is the text number 39. Kaschite anamayam tata Brashta teja vibhasi me alabdhamano abhagyata kingva tato chiroshita. My brother Arjun, please tell me whether your health is all right. You appear to have lost your bodily luster. Is this due to the other disrespecting and neglecting you because of your long stay at Dwarka? The first question we can know here, Yudhishthira Maharaj asking, what is happened? Are you all right? Is your health is okay? Why you look like this? Your teja means the bodily glands. This one, this teja means luster. The body luster is lost. You lost the body luster. Why is it happen? And why is there someone is disrespecting you because you are a respected person? Is there someone is disrespecting you, telling the unpleasant word to you? What is happened? Why your body looks like you? When you're dear, we can ask him the question, oh, what happened with you? Why you are looks like that? Have you some any problem, any bodily problem, any disease, and something is wrong? Then we can tell, yes, that is things, it is happened like that. That is a common thing, because when we have a close friend and relatives, we are asking the question to whom we know it is the family member, or it is like a society member, or is it close to us, then we can ask. So here we are thinking you can dust the bodily luster, the glands, this effulgence of Arjuna, it was lost. Because what is effulgence? It was from the Krishna. Everything we can understand when we are reading this one, the opulence of the absolute in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan ke Aishwarya. He also told in the Pandavanam Aham Arjuna, I am the Arjuna. Among the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. It means I am the strength of Arjuna. And that Arjuna, what is the effulgence, the bravery, the heroism, the strength, the stamina, everything comes. It is due to mercy of Krishna. Otherwise, you can see, understand, now it is not happened. Arjuna have lost his effulgence and everything. Even we can understand reading that one, when he took also the 16,100 wives of Krishna after everything is finished, all the gents person, all the Jadukula, they are all destroyed, they are died and go to the heavenly planet in the Golak Vrindavan after finish their Leela. Then he took all the wives of Lord Krishna, but he cannot protect the cowherd boys. Although the cowherd boys are not different from Krishna, they are fighting with the sticks, and Arjuna could not fight with them. They protect. Then they took all the wives of Krishna. That we can read in the letter. So where is the strength? The Arjuna, who was a great hero, he killed so many enemies in the Kurukshetra war, in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Even Pitama, Bhishma, Dronacharya, so many. Karna, Ashwasthama, and so many. But how did it happen? Because all the strength comes from Krishna. So that when Krishna left this earthly planet, Arjuna also left his effulgence, his bodily luster. That is also one thinking, and we can understand everything is here due to the Krishna. If the Krishna's mercy is not there, then everything, all the things are spoiled, and there is no help. Another point is that disrespecting or neglecting by you because of your long stay at Dwarka. Arjuna was a respected person. But as a respected person, even one word of the disrespecting thing, it is so much painful. It is so much painful. Even if you're supposed to be kill someone, the Kshatriya or the big person, the great person, they can accept that one, but they cannot accept an unfairly word. Someone is scolding, someone is criticism. That is very, very painful. That is very, very painful. Even we can understand in the Kurukshetra war or something, when Yudhishthira Maharaj was defeated by Karna, and Karna told something, it was very painful to Yudhishthira Maharaj. He told, you please kill me. I cannot bear this word. But Karna, due to some reason, Karna was not killed to Yudhishthira Maharaj. He left him and going away and going further or forehead. So disrespecting for a noble person, that is very much painful for them. Even you killed, it's one time finished. Even one word of a disrespecting word to this noble person, that is very painful. It is a thousands time more painful than the death. I'm giving some example. Also, the same thing is talking about the text number 40. I'm just go for that. It is talking about unfriendly word, disrespecting word. How it is happened? Like you can talk, we can understand in Ramayana when Lord Ramchandra conquered Lanka and killed Ravana and went again with Sita Mata and all the Banar Sena to the Ajodhya. And he ruled there. And one day when Ramchandra was visited in the night time and distinguished him, I am a king, I am the king of Rama. He heard some controversy among a washerman family. The washerman family, you know, many people know that one. The washerman family, who is clean the clothes of the others, that is the washerman, the profession. They are the Sudra categories people. They are controversing each other. The wife of the washerman, he stayed 4 or 5 days in his mother's home. Then when he come back, the washerman is complaining, why you staying there for 5 days? You are a married woman. How you can stay there without your husband? So now you are unchaste woman. I cannot accept you. This one they're telling. Then his wife told, oh, Mata Sita was in so many years in the Lanka with the kingdom, under the protection of, under the guidance of Ravana. He was not chaste. He was the chastised lady. He was not polluted. Then how can I 4 days or 5 days I can stay at my mother's place? How can I polluted? How I'm not chaste woman? So there is controversy going on. And Lord Ramchandra heard that one. You can just imagine, by one word, nobody is coming to him and complaining. Then straight he followed. He told to his brother Lakshmana, oh Lakshmana, you can supposed to take Sita Devi and send to the forest, and he will stay in the Balmik's ashram. We heard everything, that one. So you can see, only one word, they are quarreling, they are fighting, they are arguing each other. That is not come to the directly, but the king that time, they heard, oh, they are talking about my wife, about they are asking question about the chest, about the chest, is Sita is chest or not? How it is possible? How can, as a king, I can accept that one? Immediately, he quit Sita Devi. We can understand the Sita Devi with the consent of Lord Rama, but he quit him. That is the unpleasant word. So we can understand that times the society, the manner, and also the king's attitude, and now in the present time, how it is hell and heaven. I'm also another example of giving about this one, criticism or unpleasant word. In Chaitanya Charitamrita Leela, I forgot one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was preaching in a Odisha and South India, that time one sannyasi, his tendency was criticizing other sannyasi, because if he is a sannyasi also, but sometimes they are bind their moods. He's criticizing other sannyasi. One day, that is a summer season. We can know summer season that is due to too much hot, due to too much heat. The ant, they are not living in the ground. They are whole. They are coming out. Then when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying in that room, that the ants are passing through that. Then that sannyasi criticizing, oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you told you are a sannyasi and you are renunciation of everything, but you are eating too much. So that for that eating the food grains, the remaining food grains, the ant are coming to your room. I saw that one. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu keep quiet, because you can understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the incarnation of Lord Krishna. How can he, the sannyasi who can leave everything, apane achari apare sikhao. He's applying everything in his by own, and he is teaching to the others by his own exemplary. How can eating more? But he accepted that one, telling, yes, you are telling truth. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not complaining, not arguing, and also not told him what is the exact reason. Due to summer, they are coming out. There is no food grain at all. But he telling, yes, you are right. As I am a sannyasi, I'm not supposed to be eating too much. And since that day, although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu eating once in a day, he make half of his food whole life, entire whole life. So we can understand how is a small word. It is too hot, is a noble person, a great person. But we can check now ourselves. Many people scold us, many people quarreling us, criticizing each other. Then there is no each other, they are fighting each other. Because now there is no culture, no civilization, no tradition. We are calling so much, but we are not in such mentality and such attitude we are showing now. So it is, we can understand how disrespecting word, it is very much problem, and it is very much unbearable to the a gentle person. We can go for the text number 40. It is talking about Kaschin Kaschin na avihito bhave sabdabhir sabdabhir amangalai na datta muktam arthibhya ashaya yat pratisrutam. Has someone addressed you with unfriendly words or threatened you? Could you not give charity to one who asked, or not you not keep your promise to someone? It is also talking, Yudhishthira Maharaj asking, like address you unfriendly word, like already we discussed how unfriendly word. And another thing I'm telling, cannot you give charity to who asked? If someone asked you and you are not able to giving charity, because charity is the most important part of a human society. And Prabhupada also commented in this purport, as a Kshatriya or a rich person supposed to be give charity, supposed to give charity. Who is coming to him? He must be needy, he must be urgency, supposed to you give the charity. And Prabhupada told in Desa Kala Patra, the time, place and circumstance, to whom you give, when you give, and what you give, that is more important. It not means you have more money and you are just distributing, and that money is going to misuse somewhere, and it is the karma bandhan is coming to you, and you are also being punished for that karma if he did some wrong or some bad. So that it is very much important to notice who is the donor. To Desa Kala Patra is a time, place, and circumstance we are supposed to give the charity. This is also symptoms as a civilized or cultured person. He's supposed to give charity. What he promised, that is also another thing. You promised, yes. Now, for example, we are now building the temple. Someone is placed, okay, for the Bhumi Pujan or for the temple construction, we are giving such donation. If he told, he's supposed to be fulfilled. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or that tomorrow or 1 month or 1 year, but he's supposed to be fulfilled that one. If he not fulfilled, he fell from his promise, then it will also sin. It will also sin because you will getting the reaction. Because that is very much importance of the keeping promise. If you once committed, we supposed to be fulfilled. That is the symptoms of a civilized person, the cultured person. He not give up his promise. Oh, I'm telling, okay, I'm giving that one and not giving. That is system in the Dwapar Yuga when Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking the question that is happened that time. We can understand in the example of so many things like Bali Maharaj, when he promised to giving 3 feet of land to the Baman Dev. Also Sukracharya is protested. No, not to give. But he already promised, so cannot deny, he give him. We can understand. Even also Karna, Dusasana, they are also giving in this way. We can know Karna. He knows. He the son of sun god. And by the mercy of sun god, he have a kabach and a kundal, and is protecting him. But when Indra came, he took promise for save his Arjun. He is giving his kabach and a kundal. He knows you are Indra, and you are coming for me by cheating me and taking my kabach and kundal to protect your son Arjun. Although Arjun was great, he's the great enemy of Krishna, but he give him because it is civilized, they are cultured that time. And also Duryodhana, we can also understand that example when Duryodhana, Arjun came in the time of a war, and we know that story. One day Arjun came, and when Arjun came in the Sibira, in the company of Duryodhana, in the time of war is going on, then Duryodhana was surprised. Oh, what happened? Why you come? What you want? Please tell me. I will fulfill your dream. Fulfill promise. Then he told, many years before you promised to giving me boon. So please give me that boon. Then he told, yes, tell. Can I give you kingdom? Although Arjuna and Duryodhana, you can understand what is the fighting is going on. Whole life is Duryodhana is try to destroy the Pandavas and want the kingdom and rule the Hastinapur. But he was cultured also. He was civilized person. When he heard, oh, the yes, I promised, I am supposed to give. But Arjun told, no, I don't want. If Arjun also want, he can tell, okay, you giving me this one Hastinapur and you go to the forest forever. He also agreed. But he not told, no. Just you give your crown. I want to become king one day. Then by that he go to the Duryodhana, Pitama Bhishma, and took that 5 arrow. What he doing this mantra and putting the power to kill the Pandavas. That we know. So point is that it's coming to the point how a person who is a cultured person, is a civilized person, when he once promised, yes, I will give this one, then he is supposed to be fulfill that one. Even he killed his life for the protection of that, the fulfill of his word, he is supposed to be keep his promise. So that is also more important. So Duryodhana, Arjuna, Yudhishthira Maharaj also asking, are not you give charity who asked? Or could not you keep your promise to someone? Your promise to someone. Let's go out.
Hare Krishna, sorry for the interruption. Prabhuji will be with us back soon.
Hare Krishna, sorry. Someone is calling so that I'll give the phone to someone. Okay. So we can understand that one. We're supposed to keep our promise. At least we cannot telling like that in oh, I'm giving this one, that one. Whatever our capacity, ability, we can keep that one. We're told in a such a way, and we're supposed to try to fulfill that one. It's not only telling, then not giving. That is also sinful and a sin for the human being. And we are going to the text number 41. Kachitvam brahmanam balam gam brudham roginam striyam sarana upasutam sattvam natyakhi sarana prada. You are always the protector of the deserving living beings, such as brahmanas, children, cows, women, and the disease. Could you not give them protection when they approached you for shelter? This is also great thing. We're supposed to be protected. Who is the capable? He is supposed to be protect all these things. What are they? It is already taken about the brahmanas. They are first protection, brahmanas. Then children, cows, women, and diseased person. That is the foremost duty. This is the topmost duty of the ruler, of the king. He is supposed to be protect them, so that we can pray in Krishna, in the prayer of Krishna, Namo Brahmana Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya, Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya, Govindaya Namo. The Krishna also protecting of the Brahmanas and the cows, so that we can pray. And also same thing, Yudhishthira Maharaj asking, oh, you cannot give him that one. You cannot protect that one because they are under protection, the women's the woman, the diseased person, the old person, the Brahman, the cows. They are the pillar of the society. They must be protected at any cost of the living, any cost. And not giving. The king is supposed to protect all his citizens. That is the first thing. Even the animals, they are staying in the forest also. That is also king's property, and he also protected. Especially the Brahman cows, this one, because they are helpless, they are innocent, because Brahman already Prabhupada mentioned, they are always busy in sharing the knowledge to propagating all the people in this society. So they must be protected. And cows also, they are giving the second mother of our society. They also must be protected. And women, all women as our mother, so they are most protected. Even children, they are also protected. Even the diseased person, they are also protected. They are giving the proper medicine and everything. That is a system of every society. So that is the king's taking responsibility of anything happened in the country. It is happening like that, then you're supposed to be protect them at any cost. You're supposed to be. That is called the welfare kingdom. Janamangala Rashtra, the welfare kingdom. They are doing that one. But nowadays, we can see what is the degradation. How their people are killed, the child are killed, the women are killed, the cows are killed like slaughterhouse and everywhere. Then where is the peace? This coming. And also in ancient time, you can read in the scriptures, Ramayana and Mahabharata, you can know the king also pious, so that there is no natural disaster. If there is a natural disaster like a drought, tsunami, earthquake, heavy rain, no rain, people also untimely death. That is also point coming to the king. Oh, the king is not doing like that, is not pious, so that it is happened like that. So that king must be pious, and he is protecting his citizen, all the citizens, like his own family member, one child. We can understand that one in the previous time, how it has happened. Like in one word, the Wasserman family, they are discussing, and Lord Ramchandra quit forever the Sita Devi. We can understand how it is related that one. So that Krishna, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, are not you protect them? Are not you protect them? It's supposed to protect. If you not protect, then you will be supposed to be blamed. If the king, the ruler, is not protecting these citizens, not protecting his brahmanas and cows and who is the helpless people in the society, if he not protecting, then he have no right to become a king or become a ruler or become a president or a prime minister in the country. So we can understand. I'm just giving another example. Just after independent, India was independent in 1947, and the first railway minister was Lal Bahadur Shastri. You maybe know Lal Bahadur Shastri. He was very poor family, and he's always in the truth. He's the follower of Mahatma Gandhi and very like a saintly person. He was the first railway minister, and during this time there is a railway accident in South India somewhere, and many people are died because there is two express train and full of passengers are there, and many people are died. About 100-200 people are died, and many are injured. And that day he came and saw that thing, and he was staying there, and he ordered them to relieve them, to giving the proper treatment, everything. After that, he quit his position as a railway minister. He quit that. And everybody is told that time, as Jawaharlal Nehru was the president, prime minister, he told, oh, that is happened. There's a big country, there is big things going on. Why are you taking responsibility? Why are you telling like that? If you will quit your responsibility, who will you taking charge? But Lal Bahadur Shastri told, no, as a railway minister, I supposed to be, this is my first duty, I supposed to protect all my passengers. Why I am not fulfill that one? Maybe someone officer's mistake or whatever mistake, but the responsibility come to me as I am a railway minister. Then he quit, he resigned from his position and not getting that one, not staying more. So that is, we can understand what is saintly person. As a pious person, what is he doing? Even it is not It is last 70 years before these things happen. Now also many people are there. If something is wrong, something has happened, they are considering, yes, this is my responsibility. This is my fault, and it will happen. Even nowadays also, many people are doing that one, and most of the people they are not doing. You can see entire world, they are criticizing each other. Even no need to telling all the rulers or the presidents and prime minister in the different countries, they are any different scam, different scandal. There are so many things, but they are telling, oh, I am okay, I am nothing doing. Even they are sent to the jail also, they are telling by intentionally they are putting the case and sending into the jail, and so many things are doing, and not accepting that fault to them. So we can understand how we are degraded nowadays. But if we are reading this one, the Bhagavad Gita, then at least we can raise our humanity, our tendency. Oh, what is the duty of a human being? Not to be blamed. What is the mistake is there? We're supposed to take responsibility. Take responsibility. Even in our society also, if a son or daughter is doing something wrong, then father and mother, they are taking responsibility. Yes, this is my fault. I'm not teaching the proper attitude, proper manner to my children, so that they are doing wrong. Even I know when in my childhood also, this is not giving the example. In our childhood, if you are fighting with our boys or something is going wrong because the children moved, they are fighting each other, then mothers came and beating his own children. Why you are fighting? Although he knows my children is right, he is wrong, but he is telling, no, that is your mistake. You are not doing well with that one. Why are you fighting? If he is doing wrong, you're supposed to come to me and tell me. Why are you fighting him? He's not condemned, or he's not criticizing and pointing to the other children. He's pointing his own children. So that is, we can understand what is the cultured person that is happened in life. So now also many families and many society, even still in India, the mothers, the fathers, they are not commenting the other. They're telling, yes, it is your fault, so that it is happened like that. So we can understand. And in this way, also Yudhishthira Maharaj asking many three questions. We are discussing the three texts, and we can, he's inquiring about all the things, why you are here, why your bodily effulgence is lost, bodily luster is lost, and is there anyone told in a badly word, disrespecting you, and what is happened, or you cannot giving any charity, what you promised, or you cannot protect the cows, the brahmanas, the ladies, the children, or the sick person, what is happened, why you are not telling anything. So many things, asking the questions. So this is my realization, what I know. So I stop here. You can ask the question and comment. Anything, please. Hare Krishna. I think 45 minutes is there, or 15 minutes is there. We can go for the question and answer session. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Kirtana Mataji. Is there any question or comment?
Sorry, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. My computer had got stuck. I could not unmute myself. Hare Krishna, are there any questions or comments? Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving this class. And you brought out so many points. Mercy is required by Krishna, Krishna's mercy to do anything else. And then how disrespecting somebody, consequences false there, and then about charity and protection, so how it is so important to give charity. If you have pledged something or somebody comes and asks you for it, it is our dharma as grahastha to give some charity as well and protection as well. So thank you very much for bringing out these points. Are there any questions or comments from the group? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, kindly accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. You covered lots of points here, like Mataji has just mentioned about giving charities, about the promise of the protection in the society. Yes, the Pandavas were very great devotees, and they took it on themselves to protect everyone. We also see that Yudhishthira Maharaj is inquiring about like 100 questions about the Yadus, about everybody, but he did not ask about Krishna. When he saw that Arjuna was not coming out of his moroseness, Arjuna was still very sad, very dejected. Then, last question he asked, has our beloved Lord left this mortal world? Then that was the only way to make Arjuna talk, because he was not talking at all. And we also know that Yudhishthira Maharaj, he already knew that Krishna has left, but his heart didn't want to accept it. He wanted to hear it from a bona fide source, because when Narad Muni came, when Gandhari, Dhritarashtra and Vidura left the palace, Yudhishthira was mourning about his uncles and aunt. Then Narad Muni came there and he said, you should not be worried about your uncles and your aunt. And also, you are all the companion, the eternal companion of the Lord. So when his Leela is ended in this material world, you also should not live here for long. He didn't mention that Krishna has already left this material world. Even Vidura, when Vidura went to Hastinapur, everybody was so happy. And Yudhishthira asked a question, during your yatra you have been around. Maybe you have seen the Yadus, you have met Lord Krishna. How are they? There also, Vidura, he did not answer that question. He just kind of ignore that question, just like Narad Muni. But when seeing all these bad omens, Yudhishthira knew already, but he wanted to ask from the actual source, who is Arjuna. Also, we see that Arjuna had not only lost all his luster, he lost his strength. He was the most prominent archer, warrior in this in the world. So even the demigods were taking help from him when he went to heaven. Yet he lost everything. And here it shows that when Krishna wants, he will just suck our life out, our strength, our wealth, our health, everything. So when then talking about the wives of the Lord, what happened to them? So Mataji, can I keep talking? Because you know, I don't know how much time you have.
Hare Krishna, are there any other questions or comments? If there are no questions or comments, then we can allow Mataji to talk for 5 more minutes. Are there any questions or comments? Prabhuji, is it okay if Mataji continues for 5 more minutes?
Yes. She can continue, please. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. So we know that the wives of the Lord, they were not ordinary people. They were the fair ladies of the denizens of the heavenly planet. So they prayed to one of the Muni, whose name was Astavakra Muni. Astavakra Muni blessed them that they will have the Lord as their husband. So all of them, they were very happy. But Astavakra Muni, he was like crooked in 8 joints. He was like, his bones were not was like a normal person. He was like crooked and the way he was walking, he was walking in a particular way. And these princesses, they laughed at him. They couldn't check their laughter. So once they laughed at him, when they laughed at him, the Astavakra Muni got very angry and he cursed them. He said, you will be abducted by rogues. So in this instance, we see that the 16,000 queens that Lord Krishna married, they were first abducted by, I think, Narakasura, a demon. And then
Yes.
they were released. They got married. They got married to Krishna. that means their wish was fulfilled. Then again, what Arjuna was taking them to Hastinapur, those ordinary men, cowherd men, they fought Arjuna and they took them away. Then that was not the man, because Krishna had to fulfill the curse, like, because they were being cursed. So then Krishna himself took all of them away, and then afterwards send them to where they belong, because they didn't come from this material world. Even the gopis, Krishna sent them to their respective place because their mission was fulfilled in this material world. Their desires were fulfilled because they wanted to be to have association of Krishna. So then they were sent back. So this is about Arjuna's not being able to bring the wives of the Lord, because sometimes people will think, so what happened to the wives? Where were they? If Arjuna could not protect them. So yes, we know then Yudhishthir, he knew about it, but it was confirmed when Arjuna started talking. And then Arjuna, he was lamenting so much, was remembering all the favors of Lord Krishna. And at the end, we will see that he will just say, okay, he will remember all the advice, all that Krishna has given in Bhagavad Gita at the beginning. And then he will compose himself, and he will just say, okay, I will take advice of Krishna and I will not lament. That will be when all of them will live. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji, for letting us know the preview of the next verses and giving us all these beautiful stories. Any other questions or comments? If there are no questions or comments, Indulekha Mataji, is it possible for you to end the session since your mic was on?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So we thank Prabhuji and we thank everyone who is on this platform today. And it is again with great pleasure that I'm trying to join every day because I have other commitment, other classes also. And so I like it very much because Mataji is taking her time, her energy, and her, I don't know, her brain maybe to set this platform. And we should all come together because when we read Nastapayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavate Sevaya Bhagavate Tam Sloka Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Nityam Bhagavate Sevaya. Because this is an opportunity, because when we are at home, we don't have this time. What are we doing? We have to cook, we have to clean, we have to take care of family, we have to shopping, we have to do 100 things. But this 1 hour, as I always say, thanks to Mataji, we keep this 1 hour free and we listen. Sometimes we get the opportunity to read, sometimes we get the opportunity to reflect and also to contribute, because when we're reading this Bhagavatam, so we suppose 3-4 persons are reading Bhagavatam, we have different conceptions of what is written. So we share our knowledge, we come together and we learn and we grow together. This is the motto of this session of having Sangha. This is the motto of Sangha. So thank you everyone. And Prabhuji has nicely covered this free text, and I have also contributed toward it. And I will encourage everyone who is participating, please don't be like, impersonal. Be personal and try to interact. In this way, give the speaker the courage. And this is much needed. When a speaker talks, sometimes nobody comes forward to say a kind word to thank the speaker. So only when we are just, okay, we finished, we're going now, then everybody will say thank you. So come forward, say a few words, whatever you have understood, whatever you have realized, and what is your question. So that will be very nice. Okay, so thank you everyone. And I'm just going to close the session. So we will say the prayer and then we will end the session. Okay. Mataji, we cannot hear you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Now,
Krishna.
let's say pray Hare Krishna to encourage Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. पंचकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभवैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, जय श्रीवृंद की जय, भक्त की जय, प्रभु जी की जय,
जय
की जय। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much
thank you.
in
Hare Krishna.
ending the session and giving your nice stories. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I'm ending the session. Hare Krishna.